Hey nerds, it's Nathan, and today I'm going to be doing my 2025 reading goals. I've never done one of these videos before, so should be interesting. Let's crack into it. I know it's a bit early to be talking about 2025 and any reading goals or plans I might have, but this project is called Absolute Zero. I'm trying to be cool about it. Get it? Absolute Zero? Cool. Moving on. Fuck. I'm doing a reading challenge where I'm trying to get through all of my sequels. Because I have so many. I have so many sequels that I haven't touched because I have so many new books that I'm also trying to get through. And I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. So this is just a little challenge to try and move through all of my sequels and also try and read as many of the books that are just sitting on my shelf. Just sitting there going, please pick me up. And I'm going to have little update videos throughout the rest of next year. So it's not going to just be one big lump now, one big lump later. We're just going to do bit by bit by bit. And part of that is going to be on a spreadsheet. I'm going to show you a little something right now. All right. So what you hopefully can see in front of you is one of my book reading charts from 2022, I think, yeah. And here's a little graph that I made, or two little graphs that I made. Now, this was about books per month, pages and hours read per month, and it got me this little infograph. It probably means nothing to anybody except me. It's mostly just a form of just me being able to have a visualization of how well or how poorly I've done. Now, I'll skip through sheets 2 and 3 and come to sheet 4. This is part of Project Absolute Zero. So we have my Warhammer books, the last of my Skullduggery series, some sequels / prequels, and then over here, I'll click it for you, I have 42 unread books. And what we're going to do, the reason this is all blank is because I haven't read anything yet, but we're going to try and read as many of these as possible. And then throughout the year, we're going to do an update and say, this is how many new books, this is how many of my sequels. And then when it's all done, I give that a little tick and I'll make sure this is all highlighted and pretty. Pardon me. And yeah, it's just going to be a little set of challenge updates, and hopefully by the end of the year, I will have finished all these off. For reference, with Warhammer, it's Corax, Fulgrim, Mortarion, and Magnus. Those are the last 4 books I have in my current possession. With Skullduggery, I have Until the End, A Mindful of Murder, and Hell Breaks Loose. One of those is a prequel, and one of those is set for like an additional extension of the series, which is ridiculous because it's like 16 books or something. So why do we need an extension? Sequels and prequels is The Desert Prince by oh Jesus, I've had a mind blank. I don't know how I forgot that. The Desert Prince by Peter V. Brett. Peter V. Brett is one of my favorites. So Dark Dawn, which is part of the Nevernight series, The Girl in the Tower, which is part of a Russian folklore series, The Liar's Knot, which is the sequel to... Oh, my brain. The Liar's Knot, which is the sequel to The Mask of Mirrors, which is part of the Rook and the Rose series. And then finally, a prequel of the Scythe series, which is Gleanings. And those are all my sequels / prequels that are going to be part of this challenge. I actually really like the Nevernight series. Jay Kristoff, I enjoy him as an author, but this is the reason I haven't finished it. Don't know if you can see the height difference in those books right there. You see that? For whatever reason, they changed the dimensions. They changed it from these big, nice, beautiful, tall books into one of these shorter, slightly fatter books. And that is the only reason it has taken me so long to finish this series, because I didn't want to buy this book, because on my shelf, it looks like arse. Like that, see? Look at the difference. It might not be much when you compare it to a bookshelf, but you put it to any other aspect. If that was a man, that'd be disappointing if there was that much missing. You know what I mean? Like, fuck me, man. But yes, I finally nutted up, and I told my little maniacal brain to shut the fuck up, and I bought it. So now I can read it, and I can finally finish the series. Oh. By the way, they do have the tall ones. They're just extremely hard to get because they're out of print, because they're now made smaller. But that's one reason, and the rest of the reason I haven't finished any of my sequels is because I'm lazy, I'm dyslexic, and I have too many other fucking books to read. Cheers. So, yeah, this is just going to be a nice little short video. Not much else to it. This is just kind of like a little personal kick up the pants to me, and if I tell it to you, and I make it a challenge, and then I have to kind of hold myself accountable. So, guys, you know, as I post other videos, make sure that you comment, and you make sure you say absolute zero. You know, where are we at? How close are we to the finish line? I want you guys to push me, because God knows I'm not going to do it. I think that's it. Yeah, I've got a lot of reading to do, and there's going to be a lot of editing, and there's going to be a lot of book tracking. If anyone's interested, by the way, I have a little app called Bookly, Bookly, and I have the free version. Apparently the paid version is a bit meh. It's got some bugs in it, weirdly enough. Put that up to the camera. You can see one of the skullduggery books I'm reading at the moment. You can see some of the other books. I've read more than this. Unfortunately, when I changed my phones and it moved across, it deleted all that data, which is why you get the paid version. But Bookly is actually really, really good. I'll just give you a couple little things. You've got daily goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. You've got your stats of pages and time read, which is essentially what my graph was. And also, so if I go into Skullduggery number 14, there's the little graph for the moment. It's got all kinds of things. It's got all these little goals. I'll show you as well if I can find it. So it's got how many reading sessions you have, and then it's got achievements. It's got 33 to unlock, and it's got things like Bookworm, read 10 books on the app. Studious, read 200 books on the app. You know, Bibliophile, which I've done, which says, achievement unlocked, I've read 1,000 pages. It's really good, it's really cute, it's free, has a little background music app connected to it, so you can do that as well. It's, I think it's excellent. It's really, really good. Anyone who is a bookworm, I highly recommend, generally. It's, just makes it really, really easy. All you have to do is just pick the book that you're currently reading, boop, press continue reading, and then if it wants to listen to me, and then it'll just start a counter. So it'll track your time. Then at the end, you can press pause or you can press stop. I'll press stop. I'll say don't save session, but you can put in your number, and it shows you your speed to page ratio as well, which is really, really cool. Well, I think so, at least. Yeah, anyway, that's it, guys. Nothing else to say. I'm doing a book challenge. Hopefully you'll hold me accountable. Yeah, that's it. I will be coming out with a new video shortly, because I am almost done with that Skullduggery book, so there we go. Till next time, guys. Bye.